What's up, everybody? So today is Sunday, November the 16th, which means that we can officially say that WinterFest opens next week. Next week, we've got Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday, and the day after that, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is day one of WinterFest. So I know that we are all super excited about what is arguably the best holiday event in the region, but there's kind of some planning that you need to consider when you're taking a look at a trip to WinterFest, just because things run a little different than they do over the summer and fall at Kings Island. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over some of the add-ons that we have available for WinterFest, just kind of some tips and tricks and things that are going to make planning your trip a little bit easier and just give you a little bit more of an enjoyable experience. So without further ado, let's go. So like I mentioned earlier, we have got a lot of WinterFest specific add-ons to go over. So let's take a look and see what we've got. All of the WinterFest specific items can be found under the WinterFest add-ons section of the website. So starting with the ice skating experience, this one in particular is something you will definitely want to buy online if you plan to do it during your visit. First reason being, this add-on does tend to sell out fast because capacity is pretty limited. You will notice that the pricing varies by time slot, so just be aware of that when you're buying so that way you get the time slot you're looking for. Second, you will need to sign a waiver to participate. You will have the option to sign the waiver online, which can save you some time when you are actually at the park. So again, strongly recommend buying this one online if it is something that you are looking to do. And next up on our WinterFest experiences list is cookie decorating. This is a fun little experience that includes 4 sugar cookies and all the frosting and toppings you will possibly need. This one comes in at $19.99 for pricing. And moving on to items available for purchase, the first one that we've got is the hot chocolate souvenir mug. For $12.99, you get free refills during your first visit. However, it's important to keep in mind that refills during future visits are not free, rather $1.99 plus tax. The mug is a cool idea, but if you're planning to visit multiple times with your season pass, I'd really recommend considering a Drink Plan Plus add-on for your season pass. This add-on's only a few dollars more than the standard drink plan, but it does include hot chocolate at WinterFest as well as ices during the regular season. Just make sure if you do this, you're selecting the 2026 option, which does actually include the remainder of the 2025 season as well. Up next is something that has kind of been on and off of the website over the last few weeks, but if they happen to not be on the website for purchase when you look, trust me, you will have no trouble at all finding them in person during your visit. That is the WinterFest interactive toys. Similar to the Haunt Lanterns, the interactive snowman wand and interactive ornament trigger fun little experiences throughout the park. Each of these items are priced at $29.99 plus tax. If you're able to purchase one on the website, your confirmation email will contain a QR code that you simply show at one of the shops, and you'll pick up your wand or ornament, or both, during your visit. Okay, let's talk about Fastlane. So Fastlane historically has not been offered at WinterFest until last year. This one is a little tricky to recommend just because the ride lineup obviously is not what you would get during the regular season, but there are a few considerations I want to throw out there which hopefully will help you to decide if it's going to be right for you. First, since the ride lineup is more limited, the price is significantly less than a regular season operating day. At time of recording, the website lists pricing starting at $35, which appears to be standard for most weeknights, with opening night, New Year's Eve, and weekends coming in at $40. Again, remember this does not include park admission, so you will still need a park ticket or valid season pass to enter the park. As always, single-day Fastlane purchases are date-specific. Taking a look at the ride lineup, Kings Island lists 13 attractions that accept Fastlane, most notably the coasters that will be open for the event, the Racer, Snoopy Soapbox Racers, Flight of Cheer, and Mystic Timbers. I'd also throw Soul Spin into the mix of rides that Fastlane will really help you out on, since it does draw quite a line and is a little slower on operations than most other flat rides. If you are visiting on a weekend and planning to take in as many rides as you can, or looking to marathon the coasters, Fastlane probably isn't a bad idea, especially since the coasters will be running on fewer trains than normal, due to seasonal maintenance being underway to prepare the remaining trains for the spring. The last WinterFest add-on I want to touch on are the Igloos. These are pretty cool and do offer some neat amenities, but they definitely have a price tag that matches their exclusivity. At time of recording, the website lists pricing starting at $229, but I was only able to find them that low Monday through Thursday of the week before Christmas. Currently, opening night pricing is listed at $349, with prices peaking at $499 on New Year's Eve, which is actually now listed as being sold out. The price listed is a flat cost for up to 8 people, so if you're taking the family or maybe you have a group of friends to split the cost with, it might be a good home base option for the night you visit. The igloos are heated, include 4 complimentary refillable hot chocolate mugs, and give you VIP seating at select shows. Also, if you do purchase one, your specific igloo is yours for the entire evening. So, now that we've talked about the single-day add-ons, I've got some good news for Season Pass holders with all-season add-ons as well. Starting with dining plans. If you have a valid all-season dining plan, you will be able to use it at the dining locations during WinterFest, just the same way that you normally would during the regular season. Same rules do apply, up to 2 meals per day with a 4-hour interval between redemptions. Given the operating hours of WinterFest, it might be hard to work 2 meals in, so plan accordingly for that. Like I mentioned earlier, the Drink Plan Plus all-season option functions fully during WinterFest, for regular fountain beverages, as well as hot chocolate at the venues that offer it. If you do have just the standard drink plan, you will absolutely be able to use that for fountain beverages. Just remember that hot chocolate is not included with the standard drink plan. Again, just like the dining plan, normal redemption rules apply. 15 minutes between refills. And of course, Fastlane. If you have all-season Fastlane, great news. It'll work just the same as it would on any regular season operating day visit. Also, to anyone who picked up a Prestige Pass for either the 2025 or 2026 season, more good news. Your single-use Fastlane, preferred parking, and VIP lounge access can all be used during WinterFest. So, talking real quick about when you should go, remember, WinterFest is an evening event, so the operating hours will be more limited on days that the park is open. Fridays, Sundays, and the weekdays before Christmas, the park hours are 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., but Saturdays, the park is open a little longer, with the hours being 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. One other slightly different set of hours is on New Year's Eve, where the park is open at 5 and stays open until midnight, with New Year's celebrations happening throughout the evening. One, of course, at midnight, as well as an earlier event in the Fest House for the kiddos that may not be up at midnight. If you're looking for a quieter evening to visit, I'd take a look at a Sunday, or if you're able, a weeknight during the full week the park is open before Christmas. On busier nights, Saturdays, New Year's Eve, opening night, it also wouldn't be a bad idea to arrive at least a half an hour before the park opens. That way you won't have a problem finding a good parking spot. Okay, so hopefully that has helped you to plan out your WinterFest visit. If it did, drop a like on the video. And also, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss my opening night of WinterFest video coming up next week. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, drop me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to most about WinterFest this year. As a reminder, WinterFest opens up on Friday, November the 28th at 5 o'clock p.m. I would really recommend, if you are planning on going, getting there a couple minutes early. That way you don't have to fight for parking. Big popular event, so more than likely, the preferred lot and the prime parking in the main lot there is going to fill up pretty quick. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Looking forward to seeing you all next week, and let's go have some fun.